Yes, congratulations on all these amazing things.
Thank you so much. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Yay! And thank you for tuning in and popping your wins in the in our free Facebook group. It's just like setting women like, oh my God, people can actually do it. It's like, yes, yes, if you do the work, you will get the results.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. And for me, I'm fortunate because I do have a sales background and I do have a networking background and I do have a psychology background. So like that part of it is kind of a natural extension. I enjoy it. It's something that comes naturally to me. However, the technology part does not. So that's my gremlin. So what's been fun about it is that I actually put my back out almost 2 weeks ago now. It's been a little bit ago, and it forced me to have to stay still and be in front of my computer. And it was the best thing that could have ever happened because by doing that, I actually dove into exploring the Facebook and exploring the videos and exploring the technology and realizing that it can be an amazing tool to allow me to reach more people and then obviously do what I love most, which is actually coach them and speak with them and do events, right? So it's one of those necessary evils, if you want to call it that. So it's been a really fun experience. It's been an opportunity for me to slow down, to speed up, which I did not expect.
Well, I mean, let's just start here since you're already into it, and this is just amazing. So you had a background of sales, you had a background, but the technology freaked you out. So where is your business? Tell us the name of if you have a website, your group, like tell us, where your business was at and where you are now since joining the
Well,
Facebook bootcamp.
well, that's the fun part. I'll kind of back up a little further to why I started with you, just to kind of really share that with people because it's really cool. I was actually in the car industry at the time, and I was a sales manager for a very busy car dealership. And I was the #1 sales manager. And of course, it's a male dominated arena, and nothing negative about that. But I did the most, and I did over 50% of the sales, and I made the least. So I was becoming quite discontent, and my health was starting to suffer because I was driving back and forth to work an hour each day, each way. And somehow I stumbled across you because of all your, online techniques that you're using. And ironically, I had just had a vacation and I'm on my way back from vacation and I'm realizing more and more how discontent I am. And for the last 19 years, I've always been doing speaking and consulting, but just not as Courtney Ray consulting. Do you know what I mean? Not as my own person. I've just done it through different venues and it's always been something I love. I'm
Like
passionate
you were
about.
working for other people, you were doing it for this car industry, you were doing it for other industries, but not as your own proprietor business.
Exactly. So many different avenues over the last 19 years. I've been that leader. I've been that mindset mentor. I've been that speaker, but just not for Courtney Ray, right? Not for me. So I'm sitting in the airport and somehow I must have signed up to something through something you were offering. And I get this email and it was kind of like, send in a video for an opportunity to work for me or something along those lines. And I was so intrigued and so excited, and I jumped on. You were doing a webinar of sorts at the time, and I jumped on and I was trying to hear you, and the connection wasn't good, and I lost you. And anyways, I got home, and then I just started feverishly trying to track you down and everything about you that I could figure out and find out because I so related to you and connected with you. So thank you. Thank you very much. And so the more I listened to you and the more I heard about you, it really resonated with me because I have been in sales for a long time. And it can be very easy to get stuck because you're comfortable in the uncomfortable. You're comfortable that you are, making money, but you're so terribly unhappy.
Right, working for other people and thinking it's going to take me a long freaking time to make this kind of good money in my own gig.
Exactly. And to have like the thing was is even though I was making a 6-figure income with the car dealership, I wasn't fulfilled. Something was missing. I was unhappy. Like I
Not
was
your
saying,
purpose. For me, it was like I was doing the same thing, driving an hour to work and an hour back, listening to audio tapes and personal development in my car, making some money for somebody else, kind of a sales rock star for somebody else, and struggling at how can I do this myself, and doubting myself, and I don't know what to do first, and overwhelmed, and I'm like, I guarantee my life purpose is not to sell mops. Okay, we all know that there's something more than selling cars. So, Courtney is saying, yeah, hey, if you're feeling like there's more to life than this, that unfulfilling feeling, that's what got you probably looking online or connecting with me somehow. So you signed up, you saw a video, you watched a webinar, you've been having, doing this, being this leader and this awesome speaker for other people, making other people money. And then you join our 10K and 30-day program, this 8-week boot camp, and what happens?
so it was awesome because I kind of put the cart before the horse, which has been my MO my whole life. So I resigned from my position before, and I know you don't, I know you don't promote this. I know you don't promote this, but I just want to share this and put this out there because it's so law of attraction. And it just goes to show that when you believe and you jump and you take that leap of faith, things will open up and fall into place for you. They really, truly will. And I know it's hard to see that and feel that when you're on the other side of it, but I did. I resigned. And so I'm telling you, there's no bigger motivation than going from 6-figure to so when
So Courtney's one of these people who like jumps in and learns how to swim, right? That's her MO. She's like, but it's true because when you believe in yourself, and this is nothing new. The concept is not new, but the doing it, when you pull the trigger and leave the job, woo, now you're really in it. So, okay, that's like, woo, pretty risky. So you quit the job,
yes.
You believe in yourself, and then what?
Well, your back's against the wall. Then you realize, you know what, I have to make this work. It's kind of like burning the bridges. You have no other choices. So I want to congratulate you that you have some amazing salespeople on your team. And I actually had the pleasure of speaking with Danette. And Danette is absolutely phenomenal. And when her and I spoke, she was so skilled at making sure that she listened, she knew who she was talking to, and then she made sure to take it away from me. She made sure to say, we only work with specific people. We only look for action takers, committed people, coachable people, and people that, are resourceful. And so, she kind of hesitated and made sure I understood that I had to have those 4 qualities for her to even offer me the opportunity to be a part of your tribe.
Well, yeah, because we don't want to take your money if you're not going to get your ass in gear and pull the trigger and execute our recipe, because you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're never going to be successful unless you can implement what we teach you. And you wouldn't believe this, but there's a lot of people out there who are just not coachable. They pay you money, you tell them to go left, they go right. Like, you don't want to have people like that. So it's really important, that you yourself as an entrepreneur, as a coach, are very picky about the kind of people that you want to work with, right? You want your clients to get results. Well, if you want your clients to get results, they've got to be a certain caliber, they've got to be a certain quality, and they have to be able to follow a proven system.
I agree. And I actually have goosebumps right now from head to toe because you valued your system and what you had to offer so much that I had respect. Like, up here before I even got on the phone. And then when I got on the phone with Danette and she had that confidence and that belief and knew that you guys had gold to offer, it made me understand the value of the commitment. And so when she told me, you know, okay, now this is what it takes to jump in, I am somebody that never spends on myself, never spends on myself. So for the last 24 years, all the money I've made have gone to my children and our lifestyle. And it's not uncommon for a lot of moms and women in general to be that way. So I knew that I was in the right place at the right time, and I knew that I was supposed to do this when I had no bones about handing over my credit card. And so what that really did for me, and why I'm sharing this story, is that as a leader and as a coach, to understand your value and know what you can do for other people, and to not minimize that and not underestimate that and not devalue that, is so huge. And so when I committed, as soon as I gave her that credit card number, I'd already changed. You know what I mean? That's half the battle. So what's been fun for me is that when I was on my back and I couldn't move and I had to start doing the Facebook module, the module number 3, I'm still not completed yet. So this is the hope. This is the hope that I want to share with the rest of the group. And I'm not saying to not get stuff done and not be timely. It's just that it took me a little longer to get through because it's not my strength, but this is the thing. And I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure we hit it on the head. Vanessa said these things and I listened. And I'm one of those people, I like perfection and I don't like to make mistakes. So I like copying other people's way of doing things that are successful, because then I'm guaranteed success. Does that make sense? So you had said good enough is good enough. You had also said confidence and cash flow comes from the doing. You also said that our clients are the people that we were 5 years ago. And whatever we did to get where we are now and feeling that we can help them, that's our program. So by using those 3 beliefs, I just started doing live videos, and I am shy when it comes to my appearance.
Are you kidding me? You're a rock star. You're so well spoken. You look gorgeous. Come on.
Well, thank you. Like I love public speaking, you know, when I've been invited to an event or I've decided to do the event, but to get on and put yourself out there on media, of course you're a little bit vulnerable, but what I realized is that nobody's perfect and I'm sincere and I'm authentic. So I just went for it. I just shared a little tidbit or story about what I had to offer and just said to them, hey, if you want to learn more, if you want to hear more, let's get on a call together, a clarity call or a breakthrough call, and just go from there. And sure enough, people messaged, people called, people made appointments. And from there, I actually got 3 clients right away. And it was because of you and Danette and showing me through my call, my sales call, what to do. And I literally just followed your guys' steps.
Well, congratulations, Courtney. Congratulations. 3 new clients. So there's and like, this is really how women learn, I think, best, right? You join this mastermind, the way the process that you came in showed you how to own your value, and you were able to also model that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of women see that when and now you're getting these one-on-one clients. I think next stage for you is like, you're gonna have one of the problems that, you know, next problem is I got too many clients. So moving you, you know, and leveraging you into a mastermind now. But what I want to, you know, really highlight is that you are very coachable. You're an excellent student. And that is why you got results. You took notes. You said, hey, this is what she said. Vanessa says this, I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And so congratulations. How much did you value your program at? What did you charge?
So my 90-day program is $3,000. And I really feel that that's a really good value. Like you said, I'm not Tony Robbins yet. I'm not Vanessa Simpkins yet. But I'm in process of becoming you guys and your level and your caliber and your experience. And so I felt very comfortable knowing that that was a very solid commitment for somebody else. It's not a tiny commitment.
And so you just made $9,000 in sales. You haven't even gone through and finished module 3 yet. We have 8 modules in the membership site. So she's even saying, I'm not even done yet. I haven't done the online technology part perfectly.
No.
And you're saying, and I am a person who likes to be perfect, and I put that aside and just said, good enough is good enough. And modeled the kind of experience that you had with, our team and, what we're showing you in the membership site, and you have 3 sales. Congratulations.
And I want to clarify though, 2 of them are high ticket ladies, but I want to share with everybody that it's okay to get started somewhere. Just get started. So my first lady, when I got on the phone, I didn't even know if I was going to do a sale. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even know if I was going to offer because I was so not ready, right? Which we all feel.
Yeah.
So
the first sales call. So you enrolled somebody in your first sales call? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but what I want to share and what I want the other ladies to know is it's okay if you don't do it perfect there as well, because I was so scared and so nervous because it was a close friend and they're the hardest because you know them, you think you know their situation, you prejudge what they can afford and can't afford. So she actually wasn't a $3,000 client. However, this is the way I looked at it, and this is how I want everybody else to look at it, is I did go for a program. I went on the fly and I offered her a 30-day program to grow. And I packaged it all on the go, like just it all just came out of my mouth, and all of a sudden this is her program. And she committed because I said to her, so how do you want to get started? Right? Like after I told her what program was perfect, I just asked, how does she want to get started? And we did. The thing is, this is the coolest part though. She's amazing and we are having a good time and she is growing, and it's been really cool to see the development she's made. However, the caliber of my high ticket client and the one that did not, number one, get offered it, and number one, commit at that level, you can really see the difference in their commitment, resourcefulness, their belief, their value, their coachability. They value it more when it hurts more, right? Like
it's not, pricing yourself is something that we covered. We just finished this 10-day confidence and cash flow challenge, and it's not really about you.
No.
Like you're noticing, it's about them. It's about how their quality, their commitment level. Because when you pay something high ticket, are you going to show up? You're damn right you're going to show up. You're going to take yourself seriously.
Yes.
Which means you're going to take my material seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how you get better caliber clients and better caliber results, and everybody wins.
Exactly.
So tell me, I mean, this like you've done amazingly. You've done $9,000 in sales. You're only in module 3. We got 8 modules. We talk to you about, how to create your high-end program, about, how to do videos. You're obviously just launched full into that. We cover mindset, we cover owning your value. What would you say, and that's all great, that's content, whatever, we put content in the membership site. What would you say about your experience in the program with our entire team, with the mindset mentors? What's that been like with Nazim on the Facebook ads, with your mindset mentor, with the other women inside the program? What would you have to say about that?
I think that actually you're leading me to exactly what I think I'm going to say here. It's probably the most valuable part. Having that connection and that feeling of support and not being alone, because I won't lie, when I did, hand over my credit card and she took the money, I remember sitting and waiting and wondering, how quickly am I going to receive the information? How much support, how much information? And you guys have over delivered in every department. every department. You have over delivered, and you have exceeded my expectations exponentially. And I'm so appreciative. So for me, like having people like you, like Annie, like Megan, like Danette, as leaders, first of all, I'll start with that. And Nazim, it just makes you know that you guys value what you do, that you put as much work into it as we do, and that you are real, you're tangible. Like, even though this is over the internet and we're on a live video, I feel like I've met you. Like, I feel like we've already had coffee together, and that, you know what I mean? And that is so valuable, especially for women, to have that connection and that community and that compassion. It's a very big part of the puzzle for our success. And when you have a bunch of like-minded women, the power that you feel when the wind isn't beneath your wings, you guys are there to give it, right? So it really is fabulous. As far as the sisterhood of the people that are in the program, same thing. It's been really cool to network and share and trade strengths and weaknesses and be there to support each other. It's been invaluable. So I just can't say enough good things about it.
Wow. Thank you. You see that, you see all of that. And yeah, there are people out there that I'm sure, take your money and run. I think that has given the coaching industry a lot of, anxiety. And yeah, you give your credit card to somebody, you don't even know who they are. They represent my company. And oh my God, now what? And so how awesome that you have had this amazing experience. And hopefully model that, integrity in the coaching world.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, because your clients need that. And they're like, women's empowerment is booming. It's booming. It's booming. And people are freaked out, especially about online technology. No one's getting anywhere without technology. You can't have an online freedom bikini business, portable, profitable business that you can run from anywhere without, these learning curves. And it's a heck of a lot easier to have someone say, hey, let me show you how to click, click, click and do this and make sure that your ad is working and make sure that this is the right thing, and, having that clarity. So what are the biggest pieces of clarity that, we talked about the sales call, the integrity piece, that was a really big part of it. Anything else that was
I think also understanding, like, for some of the women that have joined your group, they already have a business established. And so they may already have a lot of their material or their modules or their programs preset. There are going to be others like myself that do not. And I think it's very important for them to follow your other advice when you said, build as you go. So it's okay to get a client. And when you're beginning something, you aren't overly busy. It's human nature that you have to get it started somewhere. And my 3 people compared to maybe your 30 people that you're working with right now is normal. So I actually have the time to give individual attention to my clients. What's nice about that is I'm actually building my material every day. I'm interacting with them through email every day. And then once a week, we do a call. And then midpoint call, final call, graduation. And what I'm doing is I'm using this to create my PDFs, to create my modules, so that my mastermind program can be a little more, obviously, like yours, where it's more meaty and maybe packaged in a way that looks more valuable. What I'm doing is still accomplishing the same value. I'm still getting the same results with my clients, and I'm not doubting that. So I think it's really important for us to understand that it's okay to build it as you go. And in fact, it will give you lots of feedback. You're going to know, oh, that doesn't work. This did work. This gave me really good results. There was a lot of response to this. And it will just make you better. Just like you're always improving, right? Like Megan right now is doing extra videos on Canva and Acuity and things like that. So even as you're doing your program, you're improving it. And that's just the nature of the beast.
And I think, this is really, where coaches, I think, get, super stumped. They're in that, what I call the learning without ever earning mode. Take a course, they're trying to get it perfect, They're trying to feel confident. They're trying to feel like a, six-figure person before they get into the game, and they never start.
Right.
And the opposite is actually true. You've got to test and see. And so this is a way to earn and learn as you, get paid to earn and learn.
Right.
Right. So, that works. Like, one person bought that program. Oh, 3 people have bought it. Okay. I'm onto something here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go and invest in the technology. Now I'm going to invest. And that way you don't have to go and redo it all over.
Exactly.
Which I have done. I've made lots of mistakes in this industry. So, amazing. I mean, amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked for you.
Thank you.
Courtney. What is the name of your Facebook group? What's the name of do you have a website?
No, I don't even have a website yet. So
Okay.
see, girls, there's hope. My Facebook page is Courtney Ray Consulting. And then my Facebook group is Command Your Mind. And that actually really came from you through doing my development and mindset mentoring as I was getting started. And I'm like, that's it. My whole life has been about the psychology of success. I can't even sometimes sleep at night because I'm so consumed by, helping other people have happier, more fulfilling lives. It keeps me going, and I want that, right? Who doesn't? And so I've always been a very big studier of that, and really have a huge background and understanding of the psychology of success. So it starts here.
It does absolutely start there. And look at that. You've been able to, without even a website, just following our blueprint, she's not even finished. She's only on module 3. She's not even, where are you? Are you on week 4? Or are you in week 3?
I'm just starting week 5 on Monday.
You're on week 5. Okay, of 8.
5 for me. And
no website, and you're still able to attract clients and teaching people what you already know. You've been able to package your expertise, your love of mindset, your love of success principles. You got a Facebook page. It's called Command Your Mind, and a group.
The group is Command Your Mind, and the Facebook page is Courtney Ray Consulting.
Consulting. And just with those 2 pieces, like we show you what to do, the $5 a day ad budget, you were like, this leg thing got me, so now I'm here and I got to do it. And up and running, and here you go, you got your first 3 clients. Congratulations. And just like she said, guys, we're improving things all the time. The membership site that we have, Megan and one of our mindset mentors, we have amazing mindset mentors. And every time we see, that could help our clients. Okay, let's do a training on that. This could help our clients. So that's the membership site that we have is probably, in the last 8 years of running this 10K and 30-day program, that's probably rendition number 9, 10. It's number 4 in the last. We've redone it and made it better. And how can we condense the training so that we can convey the what you need to do in the shortest amount of time, so that you're not bogged down learning, and then you can just boom, get into action.
Exactly.
And that's rendition number 4 in, let's say, the last 2 years or so. So we're always making things better, and you got to start somewhere. Just like Courtney says, good enough is good enough. Like you got to be a beginner somewhere before you can be a master.
Absolutely.
And hats off to you for really, so putting away the perfectionism mind, and hey, getting out there and look, people, even some people that you said in your close proximity, right? Those warm leads that just, they see you as an expert, but you never made them an offer.
Exactly.
Those are the low hanging fruit that you can, invite into this transformation.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, what's possible in week 4, module 4 and 5, when we actually get into the training of live streaming, you haven't even gotten there yet.
I know.
Amazing. Courtney. So what would you say to anybody who's like kind of tuning in, or maybe who's been burned before, or who's just afraid, about the 10K and 30-day mastermind?
It's for real. It's for real. It's the real deal. It's absolutely the real deal. And I think that if you are resourceful, committed, coachable, and willing to take action, this is the program for you. And I do also want to extend it to people that aren't even doing it for a business. I think that nowadays in today's society, what you offer isn't just about making money, even though that's the great spinoff and it's fabulous and a great opportunity. The personal development alone of being more confident as a person and understanding how to brand and package yourself so that you are happy with yourself, and knowing that happiness is an inside job will affect everything in your life. Even if you want to stay at your 9 to 5, even if you want to work for somebody else, those are awesome opportunities too. And there are people that really like to do that, but they want to be the best at what they do. They want to have fulfillment in those positions. And as you always say, your career, your work is an extension of who you are. And I think we could have better quality, more successful, satisfying lives if we do your program just for personal development alone.
Thank you for saying that. I second that, by the way, because once you learn how to use your mindset and these new concepts of yourself, sure, you're going to make money happen, but that's not the only thing. Now it's like you unleashed like the most amazing part of yourself. And if you want to have that part of yourself shine, and now I know how to make concepts of that part of myself that shines. And then that happens. And money is just one of the things that you get to create. And so you get it. You have gotten it. And thank you, for being committed and resourceful and an action taker, and good enough is good enough, and get in there. And now all the results are yours. And thank you for sharing, Courtney, everyone, Courtney Ray Consulting. Thank you for sharing your experience so openly. This might be, the video that somebody's been watching and waiting for that message of, oh my gosh, this is the real deal. This actually exists. People are actually here to help you. It's not just a bunch of videos. We really are in this game to empower women, and it does start here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So everybody, rockstar Courtney Ray is in the house with us. Thank you today for showing up and sharing your heart with all of these women. Thank you for tuning in, if you're tuning in and watching us. And I'm going to invite you to find out all about our amazing 10K and 30-day program at the website 10kand30dayprogram.com. And we invite you guys to come and join us. It's an application. It's a free call that we set up with. Maybe you'll talk to Danette, one of our transformation mentors, and find out what this is all about, and hopefully see you guys on the inside. I'd love to share this experience and transformation with you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.